What do you get when you make the Mazda CX-60 bigger? Well, for a start, you get 7 seats. And based on the amount of SUVs adding extra passengers, that's a pretty popular choice. This is the Mazda CX-80. It's based on the same platform as its smaller sibling, but is there more to it than just that?
Well, I hope so. Seeing this car starts from £50,000 and can be spec'd all the way up to just over £55,000. But let's start with the obvious.
It's 25 centimetres longer. Now, that's all in the wheelbase, and that's about the length of a standard school ruler. I don't think it looks too long. If anything, it adds that little bit of class that maybe the CX-60 didn't have. For instance, it's got these 20-inch metallic black alloy wheels. It's all very shapely. There's no hard edges on it. It's just nice and flowy. What is there to say about the front end styling of the CX-80? Well, nothing that I haven't already said in the CX-60 review, and that by no means is a diss. Mazda styling is bold and timeless. They stick to what they know works. When you look at the front of that car, you know you're looking at a Mazda. It's like a good watch, generational styling that holds its elegance over time.
And again, you'll see some similarities inside the CX-80, but there is more than meets the eye.
You know what I wanted to see in here? Cork. Remember the MX-30 REV, the cool Mazda with the rotary engine? Well, in order to know what I'm talking about, you need to hit the link in the top of the screen. And though there is no cork, it's still a joyous place to sit. The interior of the CX-80 sits a high standard in luxury and practicality. They're giving me soft touch finishes, they're giving me leather upholstery and attention to detail that will rival any of its more expensive competitors.
It also comes with all your usual gadgets, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto via your 12.3-inch infotainment screen. And driving information can be easily accessible via your digital instrument cluster, also 12.3 inches.
Let's get back to the infotainment screen, or this. In this day and age, you'd expect that to be touchscreen. Well, it is for maybe 50% of the time. Mazda have disabled that when you're actually driving the car, although you can then override it. You're either using your finger or you're using a dial, which I'm not really a fan of, because either way, your attention's off the road and you're either looking at the screen or you're playing with the dial. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? And now the bit we've all been waiting for, the back seats. But just check that door out. I've never seen a door open that wide in my life unless it's been ripped off a car, and I've ripped quite a few doors off cars. They've 100% done that to assist people getting into the back seats. So let's do the front back seats first. Now the CX-60 didn't have movable seats, but this one, the CX-80 does. It's got 120mm of movable space to help get in the back, and oh, is that smooth. You've got heated seats, you've got privacy glass, you've got a window net as well, you've got good legroom, great headroom, and a couple of USB-C chargers. You've got everything you could want, including the standard armrest. But let's jump in the back seats. Now, I saved myself the embarrassment of letting you see me jump into the back here. I'm not a gymnast, okay? Once I'm in, the seat's comfy enough, it's good. But let's face it, if you are quite tall, you're going to struggle for room in here. 6'2", give or take a few inches, and you're maybe going to be into the roof. You've got a USB-C charger, you've got a couple of drinks holders. This is where the kids would have wanted to travel when they were younger. It's perfect for kids or smaller adults in here.
And remember, at Arnold Clark, we have over 20,000 new and used cars across the UK. So head down to an Arnold Clark branch near you or to arnoldclark.com, because at Arnold Clark, we make it easy.
Inside the boot is nice and practical. You've got a couple of power options here. On either side you have a 3-pin power plug, and you've also got a 12-volt supply on this side. With 7 seats up in the car, you've got 258 litres of boot space. To get some more space, put these seats flat, nice and easy to do that. That gives you 566 litres of boot space. You've got a parcel shelf, but right now it's stowed away under here in a lovely little area with your charging cables. If there was one thing I could say though, I'd like a little bit more headroom on that boot so I can get in and out.
And if you need more space, you could fold all the seats down and get a staggering 1,971 litres.
Speaking of literage, under the bonnet you've got a 2.5 litre plug-in hybrid powertrain. When you drive this car, you take it for a test drive, you'll be pleasantly surprised. When you put your foot down, it does go. Not what I expected from a 7-seater Mazda. Naturally aspirated engine in combination with the electric motor, which is 129 kilowatts. Its battery is 17.8 kilowatts per hour, and it's in a lithium-ion high-capacity battery. Marry them all together and you get 322 brake horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. That gives you 0 to 62 in 6.8 seconds, which means the car is really rewarding to drive. I used a buzzword there. What does naturally aspirated mean? I use that word quite a lot in the channel. Naturally aspirated means the car doesn't have a turbocharger on it. It's not got forced induction throwing air into the engine to try and boost it to make it faster. Mazda do have a turbocharged car, the Mazda 3 is turbocharged, but it's the type of thing that you might see on something a little bit more sporty. But I'm trying to not be condescending when I'm telling you guys about that.
Mazda have entered a battle with some tough competition, as the 7-seater market is at an all-time high, with manufacturers like Kia, Mercedes and Skoda all wanting the public to think their product is superior. But what is Mazda's tactic?
Refinement. It makes all the difference. There's nothing in this car that I seem to think, that's not for me. I like the height the car gives me. I like the seats, I like the steering wheel. It's all good. It flows effortlessly along a motorway and it really enjoys a country road as well. As I turn the CX-80 into a corner, it does hug the road really well. It wants to go where I turn the wheel, the nose turns in and away you go. It feels very planted. Now we have to remember, it's built on the same platform as the smaller CX-60, so you'd imagine it'll have that same feel as that Mazda had. Now that was a long time ago, I'm having to think back, but yes, the CX-60, it was quite spongy and a little bit wallowy. This car is a little bit the same, but for a good way. Remember, it's a 7-seater, you would expect that. It's a lot of car, but what it doesn't do anything unpredictable when you get to a corner. It sees the corner, you turn, and it goes through. I like the visibility as well. The aperture at the front is nice and big. The door mirrors are great. You've got good view at the back window, you've got a sunroof as well, and you've got that extra bonus of having the SUV height. All in all, it's a big winner for me. Safety features in modern day cars are fantastic. Unfortunately, everyone comes with a beep, a bing and a bong. I spent 10 minutes scrolling through the menu to try and turn the sounds off and I failed and I got a little bit annoyed. Then I stumbled upon a button down the side here which I can push and it isolates all the sounds in the car. The safety features are still there, such as your blind spot detection, your lane assist, your adaptive cruise control, and they're fantastic. And they're all customisable, so you can turn them on or you can turn them off. I like to have them off. Mazda are sticking with what they know. They're sticking with My Drive for their engine modes. You've got Sport, EV, Normal and Off-Road. And what I like is I can just put my hand down here and quickly flick that switch and go through the modes. They're not hidden away in any centre console or any big infotainment screen. One thing that niggles me though, you know how much I love my adaptive cruise control. If I'm in Sport mode and I go into adaptive cruise control, it kicks me out of Sport mode. So I try and go back in and it says no. Why, Mazda? Why can't I be in Sport mode with my adaptive cruise control on? I asked at the start if this is more than just an elongated CX-60, and I have to say, I think it is. The CX-80 stands up for itself. The body shape gives it a very distinctive look, and I think it's actually a better looking car. So if you've got a growing family and you're looking for a 7-seater SUV, this has to be in the game plan. It's also better value than some of the big hitters out there. But I want to know what you think. Would you pick this car? If not, what would you pick? And if I haven't driven it yet, I'll make sure I drive it. I'm Duncan Vincent, this is the Arnold Clark YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And until next time, safe driving.